Oh, Clint. If you really think Vicky's gonna pop out and save the day, then you're the one who's nuts.
Vicky who?
Because you know what? If she were gonna come out, she'd have been here by now.
Oh, not necessarily.
I got news for you, and you ain't gonna like it, but that's tough. I'm here, I'm staying, and ain't nobody gonna stop me from having my day in court. Certainly not Miss Icky Vicky.
Here.
What's that?
It's a letter that Vicky wrote after the last time you got out. And it states that you, Niki, if you choose to assume your rights, your so-called rights, then you, Niki, should be immediately committed to a mental institution. And it is signed and notarized, if you take a look.
Vinny! Well, what the hell does that mean?
This does appear to be legally binding. I mean, there's no law against committing yourself.
Committing myself? I didn't write this, you idiot. I ain't Vicky.
But you are. And you said so yourself. Quote, I'm just another aspect of her personality, unquote. I'm sorry, Niki. You lose.
Yes, we're expecting Dr. Jameson. A family emergency. Yeah, we'll reschedule as soon as he gets back then. Okay, thanks for calling. Bye. Nash.
Still can't stay away.
You want my help, aren't you? Threatening me is not the way to get it.
Okay, look, I simply needed to impress upon you how serious I am about Jamie.
There is nothing more important to me than the well-being of Jessica and Jamie. But you continue with this crap, and not only are you going to end up in prison, but you'll never see Jamie again.
Are you going to talk to the feds?
I said I would. I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Well, I'll be waiting for your call.
Is everything okay?
Everything's good. No worries.
I pray that's true. The first time in so long, I have hope for my family's happiness. You back with Jamie and Jess, and now Christian back with Natalie.
Yeah. Two very complicated situations.
Oh, I know. I know Natalie's still involved with someone else, but Christian is her husband. If she'd been told that Christian was alive, she'd never have gotten involved with John McBain in the first place. I pray she comes to her senses and just cuts that man out of her life once and for all.
I understand that you're angry. I deserve it. But I got stuck in the middle of something and there was no easy way out of it.
Very touching.
Hey. I know you don't want to hear this, and it doesn't change anything. But I thought about telling you about 1,000 times. I even came close a couple. But every time I started, you made it perfectly clear you didn't want to hear about ghosts and demons. And at the end of the day, I made Chris that promise. And I felt like I owed it to him, even though I knew none of this would turn out right. Now I know I hurt you, and I probably ruined whatever we had between us. I'm gonna have to live with that. Somehow. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry, Natalie.
Are you asking for my forgiveness?
I don't suppose there's any chance you Tess.
No.
Could I come in anyway?
That's not such a good idea. You see, Niki hired a lawyer somehow, and they're upstairs causing all sorts.
Jessica, Mr. Stokes is on his way out.
But I am not abandoning my client. No way, no how.
Out, go.
Just tell your mother. I'll be in touch.
Go. What are you doing here?
I just came to check on Jessica.
I'm fine. I'm more concerned about what happened upstairs. How did she get a phone?
From you. Didn't you miss it?
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's all right. It's all right, Jesse. It's not your fault. Niki is a tricky one, always has been.
Large pie, anchovies with extra cheese.
Who ordered a pizza?
Still working on that milkshake, huh?
Do you know it tastes even better now that I know that it's not good for me? Hey, I'm sorry. About before, well, Spencer, I knew you were really upset. Not sure exactly why, but there's a lot of tension between the two of you.
I just don't trust him. That's why I got so upset when I found out he was going to perform your surgery.
Do you really think that he wouldn't do his best work?
Of course not. I mean, he has his reputation to protect.
I guess so. But you're carrying a whole lot of anger around. I can see it in your eyes when you see him or if somebody mentions him.
Well, our marriage was a disaster. And our divorce, even worse. Very painful.
You know, whatever happened between you and Spencer, it's over. He can't hurt you anymore.
Do we have a deal or not?
I don't make deals with scum like you.
You're making a mistake.
Oh, I've made a lot of mistakes, Vickers. But this is not one of them.
So you don't want to know what Spencer's up to?
The hell I don't. But I'll find out on my own. Because everything that comes out of your damn mouth's a lie. How do I know you and your brother aren't in cahoots against me?
Oh, come on, you can't be serious.
No. You helped that brother of yours cheat at poker. Only weasels do that. You know, I've been thinking while you were talking that I've never really liked Dorian Lord that much. But I'll be damned if she can't do a whole lot better than the likes of you. You know what you're like? You're like that crap that I scrape off the bottom of my boots.
You've read me wrong, and you're going to live to regret it.
No. I'll tell you what I'm gonna regret. Is that I ran into you today. Spencer Truman. What a coincidence.
I'm very glad to see you too, Asa.
Really?
Yeah, it'll give you the perfect opportunity to apologize for barging into my operating room and almost killing your own son. What the hell was that all about?
What do you want?
What were you talking to Asa Buchanan about? And I want the truth.
Spencer?
Hey.
Why are you here?
Why do you think?
Seeing her grave like this, I guess I should find some closure, but, Todd Cochran Manning Jr.? Did they have to do that?
All right, come on, I'll take you home. You shouldn't have to face this head
I
on.
want this to be over.
Hello? Did you know my family?
Family?
I'm Ellen Foley, Margaret's sister. Ginger was my little girl.
I know it's your s'il vous plaît. That means hit me again in a foreign language.
Maybe this should be the last one.
No, since I'm drinking to forget, and I'm not nearly there yet. I'm talking to you.
You know what you're like? You're like that crap that I scrape off the bottom of my boots.
We used to be a team, Dave. Damn good one. I think we could be again.
You always got options. Sometimes all your options suck.
Miss Lord, how nice to see you.
I'm going to be meeting people here, so I'll take that banquette.
Of course.
I can't stop thinking about what you said. Go ahead. Tell him it was all my fault.
My mother's Niki again, and nobody told me? Kevin, I had would you take that outside? Give us some privacy.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm still a member of this family, right? Hey, look, it's been fairly chaotic around here, and I've been trying to deal with it. And then everything that happened with your Uncle Bo, I haven't had a lot of time to tend to the family pipeline, and all I can say is that I'm truly sorry.
Well, does Joey know?
No, it's not the kind of news I want to give to either one of you. You know, Kevin, I thought that this was all behind us.
Yeah, me too. Hey, take out for Buchanan, please.
Check.
All right, thanks. Looking for your whole bunch of greats grandfather?
Hello, David.
I thought you were. He was in here. And you know, it made me start to think about the different Buchanan character traits.
Try to imagine how little I care about what you think. Okay?
Arrogance. First trait I thought of.
Boy, this place could sure use a drive-through window.
You know what your problem is, Kevin? I'll tell you what your problem is. Your problem... I forgot what your problem is. Your problem is that you gotta realize, hey, you gotta realize how lucky you are to have Kelly and stop being so arrogant.
Here you go. Anything else? No, thanks. That's fine. Appreciate it. You know what? Call a cab, all right? I won't have to tell Kelly someone else died.
That won't get me halfway home. Don't forget the tip.
Oh,
Hey, I got $20. I'm not going home.
How bad is he?
He's that embarrassing. On his way to Motley.
You would really think that he'd have the dignity to drown his sorrows in private.
Yeah, well, I gotta get back to Kelly.
She can survive 20 minutes without you.
Actually, she's hungry. She went ahead and had that surgery this morning.
What? You allowed Spencer Truman to operate on Kelly?
Come on, Kelly, this is not the time, and I don't think it's the place.
You know, Kelly, you really should be resting.
I know, I was. I just read about this and I wanted to pay my respects.
To acknowledge that they all lived.
Ginger's mom said they're ready to get started.
I was talking to Ellen about her daughter and her sister.
It's not too late. We can talk her out of this. You're not even married.
No, we're not. Not yet.
What did you say to him?
Dorian.
Tell me.
I attempted to shed some light on what I believe to be the Buchanan character.
Which would be what?
The word arrogance came up.
Huh. I wish I had been there.
I wish you'd been there too. You know, it was fun when we were on the front lines together.
Yes, well, the Buchanans are not your problem anymore, so stay out of it. And would you get yourself a taxi? Do not drive in this condition. You are smashed.
I'm not. Haven't heard the click. That's what drunk people say.
You are not going to get me to feel sorry for you. You brought this on yourself.